Hello guys, welcome to the video. I hope you're all well. Sorry about my absence, guys. I moved house and I've just got all set back up, guys. Lots of videos coming soon, especially for Necromancer. Okay, guys, Diablo 4 patch notes are here. 1.1 is now live, class balance updates, and lots of changes. So let's get straight into it, shall we? Alright, Diablo 4 team has been digitally monitoring your feedback as we introduce patches to keep your experience in Sanctuary smooth. We will update the below list and donate whether fixes are intended for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, or all platforms. There we go, guys. Class balance changes. Lovely. We made quite a few balance adjustments to classes. Our goals with this patch are as follows. We're going to improve the effectiveness of Sorcerers and Barbarians. Well, Sorcerers have been pretty bad, so I'm really glad that Sorcerers have finally got some love, man. So that's good. And Barbarians while addressing each for the following class. Sorcerer, improved late game survivability, mostly through Paragon board improvements. Nice. Adjust some class mechanics to move away from Kiss Curse effects. This is where the player gains power but loses it somewhere else. Barbarian, speed up the flow of combat in the early game. Oh good, because leveling on a barb was pretty slow at the beginning, wasn't it? By increasing fury generation on basic skills, that's nice. And also for barb guys, add late game excitement by increasing the power of unique items as well. Ooh, some of the uniques have been buffed. Which ones? Number 2, strengthen builds that are not reaching a high power level. Okay. Diversify the cases for legendary items and other effects that are overly situational. Oh, nerf that. Alright guys, so let's go through the class changes first. Yes, let's go to Barbarian. Okay, so they're basically just buffed a ton of spirit gen, guys, on the basic skills here. But it looks like about 2 points here, roughly here. Double swing damage has gone up 10% though, guys. That's quite nice. Enhanced Rupture has gone from 45 to 70. Ooh, I do like a bit of bleed. Enhanced Charge has gone from 30 to 60%. Mighty Charge. Vulnerable Duration has now gone up to 4 seconds. That's much better, actually. 2 seconds was way too low. Violent Upheaval. If upheaval damages at least 2 enemies or a boss, you gain Berserking for 2 seconds and it's increased to 3 seconds if the damages at least 4 enemies. Okay. It's not too bad. Quite a nice buff there, guys, for Rupture. Charge there is pretty good. Passive, Aggressive Resistance, damage reduction increased from 3 to 4%. Gushing Wounds, bleed damage dealt based on critical damage bonus increased from 100% to 115. Nice. Bleed damage when overpowering increased from 11% to 70%. Ooh, overpowered bleed, guys, looks pretty good. Unconstrained, berserking damage bonus increased from 25 to 35, 10% there. Updated tooltip more clearly to reflect this key passive value. Walking Arsenal, bonus damage duration increased from 6 to 8 seconds. Okay, guys, nice passive changes there for the barb. Legendary changes here. Aspect of Ancestral Force has gained 8%. Death Wish Aspect, Thorns increased from 5 to 7.5 to 65 to 85 now. Ooh, bit more Thorns, guys. It's going to be fun in PvP. Aspects of Unrelenting Fury, core skill cost refund increased from 10 to 20 to 10 to 30 now. That's nice. Added functionality, cost refund also granted when hitting bosses as well. Nice. Aspect of the Ancestral Charge, 25% damage increase, guys. That's pretty good. Nice, nice. Aspect of Burning Range, damage increased from 0.22 to 28 to 3 to 338 now. Aspect of Bull Kathos, damage reduction while in Earthquakes increased from 5 to 15 to 15 to 25% now. Ooh, that's quite nice. It's pretty good, it's pretty good. Earthquake Aspect, damage bonus in Earthquakes increased from 5 to 15 to 15 to 25. So yeah, guys, quite a bit of love there for the Earthquake stuff there. Some good stuff. Uniques, Fields of Crimson, damage increased from 18 to 34 to 22 to 20 to 38. Damage that enemies take standing in pools increased from 15 to 20%. Rupture cooldown and reduction effects replaced with bonus critical strike damage. Ooh. So they got rid of the cooldown, that's interesting. Hellhammer unique, guys. Damage increased from 0.6 to 0.8 to 8.5 to 1.1 now. That's not too bad. Burning duration increased from 3 to 4 seconds. Damage to crowd-controlled enemies effects replaced with bonus critical strike damage. Okay. Ramaladi's Magnum Opus, physical damage effects replaced with vulnerable damage. 1,000 Steps, attacks reduce evades cooldown effects replaced with bonus evade charges now. Damage against stunt effects replaced with bonus movement speed. Oh god, lovely. Then Battle Trance, guys. Basic skill damage effects replaced with cooldown reduction. And then bonus attack speed to other skills increase from 10 to 20 to 35 to 45. Bloody hell, that attack speed bonus is huge. Okay, guys, what do you guys think about the barb stuff so far? Doesn't look too bad. Rogue, what have they done to the rogue? Let's have a look. Right, guys, fundamental invigorating strike. Energy threshold increase from 50 to 75 now. Primary forceful arrow. Every third cast now pierces enemies now. Enhanced caltrops. Damage bonus increase from 3 to 5. Poison trap, guys, damage has gone up now to 396 from 344. Supreme Rain of Arrows. Rain of Arrows first wave knockbacks down enemies for 3 seconds now. Okay. Passives changes. Victimize. Lucky hit chance increased from 35% to now 45%. Ooh. That's pretty good. Rugged. Damage reduction against damage over time effects increased from up to 18 now to up to 27. So quite a big buff there, guys, for Rugged. That's nice. It's definitely going to help. Siphoning Strikes, Lucky Hit Chance increased from 75 to 85%, guys. What do you guys think of the passives? Not too bad. Legendary changes. Aspect of Elusive Menace. No longer requires hits to be from close enemies now. That's pretty cool. That's going to be useful now for the old bow users, etc, etc. Aspect of Quickening Fog. You automatically drop a smoke grenade at end of a dash. Smoke grenades reduce dash's cooldown by 4 to 6 seconds per target hit, up to 2 to 3 seconds. Nice. Unique changes, guys. Wind Force, all stats effects, is now replaced with vulnerable damage. Ooh, very nice. Then the Word of Hacken, ultimate damage effects replaced with cooldown reduction. When you guys think about the rogue changes, it's nice that they squeeze in a bit of class stuff as well. Right, guys, Druid is next. Okay, guys, Druid on some of their basic skills, basically just gain some more Fury gen. Maul's actually gone up to 17 now. That's pretty good, but yeah, they'll just bumped it up a little bit here. Wolves. Oh, but Wolves got some. Oh, please let pets be viable now on Druid. I'd love to do a Zoo Druid. Let's have a little look. Passive damage increased from 7.8 guys to 11 on Wolves now. Active damage increased from 110 to 135. It will help, but I don't know if it's going to make it viable. Enhanced Wolf Pack damage bonus increased from 20 to 25%. Then Brutal Wolf Pack, attack speed bonus has gone up 5% as well to 25. Ferocious Wolf Pack, Fortify increased from 5 to 8. Ravens, guys, has gone up 7% down to 20%. Brutal Ravens, increased the passive damage of Ravens by 40%. I if Ravens would be worth a go now. Rabies, guys, gone from 76 to 110%. What do you guys think about that? It would be nice to do like a proper like Zoo Druid, man. I'm missing that from D2. Okay, it's Paragon change. Lightning Resilience Rare Node. Maximum life bonus is increased from 4 to 6%. There's a little bit more life there, guys, now on Lightning Resilience node. Legendaries. Aspect of Metaphoric Stone. Spirit cost reduced from 50 to 60 now. Damage dealt increased from 80 to 100% to 100 to 120%. So it's actually gone up, guys, 20%. That's pretty good. Aspect of the Alpha Legendary. Damage increase up to now 115, guys. Got 15% buff on the Aspect of the Alpha. Mangled Aspect resource gain increased from 1 to 3. And then class mechanic Overload. Lucky hit chance increased from 20 to 40%. Ooh, that's a good change. Overload, guys. It's going to be quite sweet. What do you guys think about the Druid change? It's quite nice. What we got next, guys? Sorcerer. Here we go. My brother plays a Sorcerer, and he's so disappointed with it. So hopefully this might bring him back. Hey, Willy boy. Right, guys, have a look. Skills. Flickering Fireball. Fireball generates 2 mana when hitting an enemy. Enhanced Fireball increases its radius now by 50%. Nice. Destructive Fireball. Fireball's critical strike damage is increased by 20%. This bonus is increased to 30% if the Fireball hits at least 3 enemies. And also there's a density patch as well, guys, so that's going to happen quite a lot. Okay, got some Fireball now, finally. Chain Lightning was so much fun on beta. Hopefully it's good again. Greater Chain Lightning. Each time Chain Lightning bounces, it deals 5% increased damage for its duration. And then, guys, Destructive Chain Lightning. Chance to form cracking energy is increased from 25 to 30% now. It's not too bad. Passives, guys, for the Sorcerer. Veer's Mastery. Damage bonus increased from 10 to 15%. Izu's Ferocity. Additional functionality. Both bonuses are granted for 3 seconds when hitting a boss with a critical strike. Nice! Combustion, guys. Your burning effects deal 20% increased damage, plus an additional 2% increased damage per unique source of burning you have applied to the enemy. So if you get tons of different types of burns going. That's going to be quite a lot of damage, actually. Get the old firewall in there, etc., etc. Could be quite good. Paragon changes, guys. Well, there's a lot of Paragon changes here. Searing Heat, Legendary Node. Casting Fireball or Meteor increases your crit strike damage now by 5% for 5 seconds, up to 15% now. So you get quite a lot of crit there, guys, by casting Fire or Meteor now. That's good. Ceaseless Conduit, Legendary Node. Increase the Kraken energy damage from 2 to 3 per 20 intelligence the player has in Reinforced Rare Glyph. Territorial Rare Glyph, guys, have gone up 5% to 15 now, damage reduction. Nice. Damage reduction increased again, guys, on Warding Rare Glyph. That's gone up to 25% now from 13. So you can see what they've done with the damage reduction for the Sorcerer. That is much, much better, because they're kind of squishy. Keeper of Flames Rare Node, guys. Damage reduction again increased by 1%. Bonus damage reduction increased from 4 to 5. Smouldering Embers Rare Node. Damage reduction from burning enemies increased from 4 to 5%. And the bonus damage reduction from burning enemies increased from 4 to 5% as well. Guarded Rare Node, damage reduction again, guys. Reduction from vulnerable enemies increased from 4 to 5. And bonus damage reduction from vulnerable enemies increased from 4 to 5% as well. Wow, you see there's tons of damage reduction here for the Sorcerer, man. This is really good. Oppressive Rare Node, damage reduction again, guys, from vulnerable enemies increased from 4 to 5. Lightning Resistance Node, maximum life bonus increased from 4 to 6% as well. Good, more life the better. What do you guys think about the Paragon changes? There lots of damage reduction stuff now. Should make Sorcerer play a little bit easier now. Good. Legendary changes, guys. My god, there is a lot of legendary changes here for the Sorcerer. My god. Serpentine Aspect. You may have one additional Hydra active. The Hydra's duration is increased by 14 to 24%. This now all affects Hydra's enhancement effect as well. Aspect of Conflagration, bonus burning damage is gone up, guys, 10% down to 40%. Oh my god, aspect of Engulfing Flames has gone up 40%. Wow. So fire Druid, guys, Sorcerer should be quite nice now. Aspect of Free Curses, increase the critical strike damage of Meteor by 20 to 40%. Double this bonus against healthy enemies. Nice. Flamewalker's Aspect has now gone from 4 to 6 seconds on the bonus speed. Gravitational Aspect, ball lightning orbits around you and deals 15 to 25% increased damage. Aspect of the Broken Tether, additional chain lightning bounces increased from 2 to 4 now. Ooh, 4 bounces now. Recharging Aspect, each time a chain lightning bounces, you gain 1.5 to 3 mana now. So you just recharge super quick. Charge Aspect, bonus movement speed, duration increased from 4 to 8 seconds. Aspect of the Burning Conduit, 4 to 8 seconds. Sorry, that's a really nice change there. 8-second movement speed buff. Oof. Aspect of the Bounding Conduit, bonus movement speed increased from 20-25, guys, to 25 to 30, so even more. New legendary, Mage Lord's Aspect. Oh, guys, a new one. Increase the Via's Mastery's key passive damage reduction by 6 to 9% for each close enemy, up to 18 to 27%. Whoa, so that's really nice, mate. If you're going to get up close and personal, guys, then this new legendary Mage Lord's Aspect is going to be pretty biss, man. That's good. Aspect of the Frozen Orbit, damage increased now, guys, by an extra 10%, it's now up to 40%. Another 10% buff, guys, to Storm Swell's Aspect, bonus damage now goes up to 30%. Snow Veiled Aspect has gone up 2 seconds. Unstoppable duration now up 2 seconds, guys, to 3 to 5 seconds now. Also grants 10% bonus armor for 3 to 5 seconds as well. Wow, there's loads of defense now on the Sorceress. Is great. Incendiary Aspect, lucky hit. Damage your Pyromancy skills has a 12 to 7% chance to restore 10 mana. Oh my god, really? Nice. Snow Guard's Aspect, while you're within your own blizzard, and for 3 seconds after leaving it, you take 20 to 25% less damage. Wow. That is good. Aspect of Concentration, mana regeneration increased from 20 to 30 to 40 to 50%. So a big 20% buff, guys, on Aspect of Concentration. And also the duration requirement, again, is better to reduce from 3 to 2 seconds as well. So this pops off a lot quicker. That's really nice. What do you guys think about these legendary changes here for the Sorcerer? My god, they seem pretty good. Unique changes. Gloves of the Enumerator. Damage penalty reduced from 65 to 55 to 45 to 35 now. Okay. That's a bit better. Damage to stunned effects replaced with lucky on hit. Chance to restore resource. And then Illuminator's first bounce occurs much closer to the player. That is the changes, guys, for the Sorcerer, man. That looks pretty good. Tons of, like, fire changes there and tons of damage reduction. So, hopefully, guys, Sorcerer play now will be much, much better. Brilliant. Lastly, guys, my favourite, which I've made in as usual, is the Necromancer. Let's have a look at what they've done to the Necromancer. Enhanced Bone Spirit cooldown reduction increased from 6 to 7 seconds now. Alright, they actually increased the reduction's been increased, okay. Paragon, Wither Legendary Board. Oh, they changed it, thank God! I think this was due to Lord Fluffy talking about this in the partner Discord a while ago. With a legendary board, willpower requirement for bonuses reduced from 50 to 40% now, guys. That's much, much better. I use this for the shadow build, and it's great. Bonus damage per 40 willpower increased from 2.5 to 4% now. So the Wither thing, guys, can take a lot less to proc now. You only need 40 willpower now, and almost J Wilsoned it up to almost 5% now. 4%, not too bad. Legendary changes, guys. For the Necromancer, aspect of Empowering Reaper, damaging enemies with Sever has a 10 to 20% chance to spawn a Paw of Blight under the target that deals 20 to 60% damage bonus. This effect can only happen once every 3 seconds. I guess they buffed that up. Aspect of Explode Flesh, unlucky hit, up to a 10% chance to generate 30 to 50 essence when hitting a vulnerable enemy. Whoa. That is a lot of essence. With the seasonal buff though, with the auto corpse gen thing, it's really easy to keep your power up, but if you need more power, guys, then just use that. Aspect of Flow Splash. Aspect of Decay. Damage increased from 20 to 40% to 25 to 45% now. So that's quite nice. Aspect of Torment. Essence regeneration increase up to what? Oh my god. Okay, that's crazy. Aspects of the Torment. Essence regen increased from 20 to 30 to 90 to 170%. My god, that's insane. My god, that's a huge regen buff there, guys. So the Necromancer. My god, Aspect explodes fresh there. The Decay buff, then this massive Essence gen on Aspect of Torment. 90 to 170%. God. Hulking Aspect. Legendary category change from resource to utility now. And chance for golem reduces cooldown increase from 1.4 to 2.5. And chance for golem to spawn a corpse increase from 0.2 to 1 to 2.5%. Okay, it's not too bad. To be honest, a lot of us don't even use this aspect. It's nice that it's had a little bit of a buff, but most time we just sacrifice the golem for the CHD bonus, don't we? Step in the right direction, direction though. Unique changes, guys. Greaves of the Empty Tomb. Intelligence affects a place now with bonus movement speed. Ooh, good, because Necromancer is so slow. Blizzard, can we please just get a passive movement speed increase on the Necromancer? You can literally just tie it into maybe some like pets or something like that. Maybe like buff up your pets and your skeletal warriors, yeah. Just give us like 2%, 2 or 3% movement speed per pet. And just call it, I don't know, Army of the Dead or something buff, and just charge ahead, because God, Necro's slow. So slow, aren't we, guys? Minion changes, guys. The following attacks now deal reduced damage to Druid companions and Necromancer minions. The Balrog's Fire Breath. I hate this thing. Pre-patch, guys, just go, and that's it, well, your pets will be dead, so it's now reduced damage. It doesn't say how much reduced damage it is, but Balrog's Fire Breath, guys, is now nerfed against pets, both Druid and Necromancer. And also Fire Enchanted Elite fix with Electrified Obelisk and Shock Lance. Good. I was playing earlier today, and a ton of my pets died to these effects earlier, so it'd be good to test this out and see how it goes. There you go, guys. What do you think of the Necromancer changes? Well, there, guys. So coming up next is monster density has been changed as well. So we're increasing the monster density in the Nightmare Dungeons and in Helltide. Bosses are level 60 will have more health. Examples: bosses at level 60 and below remain unchanged. And then, guys, if a boss is at level 80, they have 50% increased health now. That's interesting. I wonder if this works for the world bosses as well, I wonder. It says Dungeons and Helltide. The bosses at 100 have 100% increased health. Nice. Bosses at 120 have 120% increased health. And bosses at 150 have 150% increased health. I'm not being funny, but with the season buff, especially the Barber Heart, even these increases, we're probably going to one-shot it anyway, guys, you know? We'll see. We'll do some testing. But yeah, guys, bosses in Nightmare Dungeons and Helltide, they have more health now when they're above level 60. Interesting. Bosses and events. We're making adjustments to the health values of high-level boss monsters. Level 35 and higher boss monsters will now have a 100% chance to drop a legendary item. Level 35 or higher. Alright guys, so basically you just get a guaranteed legendary drop now from a boss. If it's at least level 35. Okay. Okay, that's fair enough. Treasure Goblin Chains, guys, now have an increased legendary drop chance from level 6 to 14. And a guaranteed legendary drop starting from level 15. So if you see a Goblin, guys, and it's at least level 15, it's always going to drop a legendary now. Okay, it's not too bad, I guess. It's kind of crazy that they're already increasing the drop rate of stuff already, legendary gear already, because it's not that hard to farm legendaries. But in the low level world, I guess that could be a bit better when you're first leveling up. Legion events are now more rewarding and guaranteed a legendary drop starting at level 35 as well. Okay. Not too bad. General, guys, we have made multiple improvements on how damage and other effects interact with active barriers. Bonus damage or bonus effects that are applied on hit or when dealing damage will now apply that same effect through barriers. Example, the exploit Paragon Glyph will now apply vulnerable to enemies that have an active barrier. Ah, gotcha. Cheat death effects will now work properly when the player has an active barrier. This also affects PvP play. That's interesting. Varshan, the seasonal boss, will now break through any bowball segment that he dashes through. Damn it. The cost of refunding skill and Paragon points has been reduced. Hey, there we go. Thank you. My God, because the gold is just crazy in this game. The reduction starts at lower levels and hits a maximum of 40% at level 100. Example, level 50 is 12%, level 60 is 18, level 70 is 24, and level 80, guys, is 30%. Nice! What do you guys think about that change there? Refund cost reduction, guys. Brilliant. Very, very nice. Okay, what we've got here? We've increased the stack limit for elixirs from 20 to 99. Oh, thank God. Now I can just craft a ton of potions now. That's much, much better. An additional stash tab can now be purchased at the stash with now gold, guys. There's another stash tab now live. Brilliant. We always need them space. Blizzard also, can we have it so gems can be like stacked up? Like make it just like a resource or something, you know, like gold and stuff like that. And God, especially aspects. If an aspects is exactly the same as another aspect, can we just make it stack? If that's possible, because Spaceman is so limited, but I appreciate the extra stash tab. That's always good. We have restored the cast time for Leave Dungeon back to 3 seconds. I didn't know why this was changed. Developers note, Leave Dungeon ability was being used as another method of easy escape from danger in dungeons, particularly for hardcore players. However, we recognise that this ain't worried about the downside of the game feeling less responsive. We've heard your feedback and reversing the change. Okay guys, so we're leaving a dungeon with teleport now. It's about 3 seconds. The following nightmare dungeon fixes have been removed. Resource burn, guys, has been removed. Thank God. No more longer losing your whole power bar. Also, guys, backstabbers, horrible, horrible fix where monsters do like 150% damage to you if they're behind you. I've done this multiple times. And also, guys, Empowered Elite Cold Enchanted has now been removed, guys, from nightmare dungeons. My God, thank God. Thank God. The main one for me is Resource burn. I hate that. Resource burn and Cold Enchanted. Backstabbers I could live with as a pet player on a Necromancer, but it must be terrible when I'm a melee character. So guys, that's now been removed. Malignant Hearts, let's have a quick look. Cage of Spellbreaking changed to, upon taking elemental damage, gain 10 to 20% damage reduction for 5 seconds now. Ooh, that's a nice damage reduction, guys. Cage Heart of the Spellbreaking. Generic and unique item changes. Temporary, guys, the pants. The all stats affix is now replaced now with maximum life. Ooh, that's very nice. Barrier is now based on maximum life as well. Well, that's good. Now properly accounted by conditions checking that for the player to have that barrier. And then a ton of bug fixes, guys. I'm not going to go through all the bug fixes because it's going to take forever to read this out, but I'll put the description of the video, guys, so you guys can go through it as usual, yeah? Cooperative play fixes, some dungeon fixes, good. Gameplay, there's a Barbarian changes here, guys. Fix an issue where the charge didn't carry all enemies hit along with the Barbarian. Fix the issue where the lunging strike could cause the player to get stuck on the ground. Yes, that's something that happened many times. Fix the issue where the bonus critical strike chance granted by Focus Rage Malignant power could be consumed by non-combat stills. Fix an issue where the aspect of Berserk Ripping would cause targets to bleed when berserking. Druid fix, guys. The tooltip for Moon Range and Malignant Power now also communicates the power additional lucky hit chance of spawning a wolf when damaging a boss. Good. This tooltip now properly communicates that it grants +3 ranks to wolves. Lovely. Fix an issue where Call of the Wild and the aspect of Stampede were not properly affecting the passive portions of companion skills and the active portion of wolves. Necromancer changes. Ooh, what they're doing to Necro, guys. Fix an issue that caused more blood orbs than intended to be active at the same time. The blood orbs now function like crackling energy and they cap at 30. We know why, guys, because people were using this to kill Uber Lilith. They were just spawning tons of unlimited blood orbs at the time. Then just taking it would spawn the chest plate. They would shoot off all these spirits, just one shot Lilith base. So basically, guys, blood orbs now, guys, look like crackling energy, and you can have a cap of 30 now. Cool, I have to test that out. Fix an issue where a guaranteed overpower attacks from Rapper's Vigor Key passive were not benefiting from the Paragon Legendary node Bud buff. Oh, really? I didn't realize that was enacted. That's good that's been fixed. Fix the issue where the automatic Corp Explosion cast from the Sacrilegious Magna Power could ignore the damage reducing effect from the power when using Unenhanced Corp Explosion. Okay, so they fixed it. Fix the issue where the Untimely Death aspect only increased overpower damage on the Blood Lance that was cast and not the other lance targets. Fix the issue where Decrypt Aura Magnum Power was equipped twice. The power with the lowest number near enemies required to activate was not the one that would trigger, so they fixed that. Fix the issue where shields held by a Necromancer would cover their face in the loading screens. Yeah, I noticed that, yeah. It's good that they fixed that. Fix the issue where the Necromancer imperfectly balanced passive can only have 1 point into it. Yes, guys, we can now have our core skills damage back finally. And fix an issue where Decrypt Aura Magnum Power wouldn't trigger when mounted. Changes the rogue guys fixes. Fix an issue where Poison Trap could be infinitely cast without spending energy by using the concealment skill near the zone transition areas. Oh dear. Fix an issue where the Shadow Clone's taunt effect from the Trickery and Malignant Power could taunt other players in PvP, and the taunt was not breakable by unstoppable effects. Oh god. Sorcerer fixes, guys. Fix the issue where the Elemental Dominance passive didn't function correctly when using core mastery skills that deal damage over time. Meteor cast above 50 mana will take you under 50 mana. We do not get the full damage bonus. Gotcha. Fix an issue where the Omni Power Malignant Power would promptly consume additional mana, which would not then trigger other interactions with additional resource consumption. For example, the damage reduction from Mana Shield passive. Okay. Fix the issue where Omni Power Magna Power was inconsistently launching the appropriate number of projectiles. In addition, the tooltip has been updated to better describe the power. Developers note, the previous tooltip was a bit misleading as it did not consume the entirety of the mana pool. It will consume as much as it can depending on the number rolled on the fixed. Okay guys, I'm on there. Fix an issue where the effects of the Dark Dance Malignant Power would reset to align the elemental passive. Fix an issue where the random location teleport effect from the Oculus could cause players to get stuck in the environment. Yes, a few of my friends have done this. It's like, oh my god, I got stuck on a map. Lovely, lovely. Right guys, general stuff. Fix an issue where speed increase from the spur skill while mounted was slower on controller than keeping a mouse. So chat, if you was on the controller, your mount will now go to the correct speed. Lovely, lovely. I'm just going to quickly skip through some of this stuff. Just read out the good stuff. Fix the issue was mounting your steed while moving will create rapidly when playing on the console as well. Right, let's have a look. Quest changes. I'm not going to read all these out. Season Malignant, we'll quickly read out these. Fix an issue where the Prudent Heart Malignant Power would not trigger while mounted. Fix an issue where the Dark Dance Malignant Power could behave if the player was damaging themselves, which could apply to other effects occur when the players deal with damage. Fix an issue where the Invoker of Varshan recipe could be lost. This actually happened to me. It was really, really annoying. And I was like, what can I craft it? What's going on? I killed on Varshan and there was no recipe for me, and I had to redo it again. But they fixed that now, guys. For any player that lost a recipe, it can be acquired by any Magnet kill after the seasonal questline has been completed. Nice. Fix an issue where the Barbarian Magnet Power can also absorb all damage from other players. And not just the player it was equipped. Yeah, I noticed this the other day. We was at the well boss, and I was thinking, why's my barber power not going off? Because it was bugged. But the guys, they fixed the barber now. Cool. They didn't actually nerf it by the looks of it. They actually left the barber as it was, surprisingly. I thought this was going to get nerfed, but no, they've left it in. Crazy. Fix an issue where the Urn of Bargain in Season Blessing was increasing the enchantment cost of items. Yeah, this was really dumb. But they fixed it now, guys. Thank God. We can actually spec into it now. Fixing the issue with the Dark Dance of Malignant Heart could kill the player. It will no longer consume the life if it does not have enough life to pay. Oh, nice. Fixing the issue where effects that build up from dealing damage, such as Rogue's Inner Sight, wouldn't properly build up while the effect from the Barber's Malignant Heart was active. Shop on Battle Pass. Blah, blah, blah. I'll just quickly skip through this guide to see if there's anything really useful. Ton of UI changes as well. Tons of basic fixes there. Missed stuff. And there we go, guys. Pretty big patch notes, didn't they? My god, this one took a while, guys. Half-hour video. My god, well, thanks so much for it. If you are still here at the end, give me a thumbs up. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think about the patch notes, man? My god, there's a lot in this one. Hell of a lot. Some really big buffs, though, to Sorcerer, man. Sorcerer and Barb got some good buffs, especially Sork. And Sork deserved it, man, because Sork, surprisingly, was in a bad place for a long time, guys. So hopefully this damage reduction stuff here and DPS buff here, guys. A lot of fire stuff for Sork, man. Will make it more viable. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to like and subscribe for more Diablo content. I'll see you guys on the next one. And the link, guys, for this is in the description of this video, as usual. Good to be back. See you guys in the next video. Take care and have fun in Sanctuary. Let's go.